Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review of the latest limited edition summer perfumes in the Marc Jacobs Daisy range. Every year we get a different limited edition, and this year they are called Paradise, Marc Jacobs Daisy Paradise, and they come in super cute pink bottles and branding. So I'm going to be letting you know my first impressions and what I think of them this year. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. I have hundreds of videos just like this, including my reviews of all the previous limited editions and everything else from Marc Jacobs, so I'll leave them linked down below. And I do have comprehensive articles on my blog that go through every single version of Marc Jacobs Daisy, Daisy Love, Daisy Oh So Fresh, and Daisy Dream, which is discontinued. There's no limited edition of Daisy Dream anymore. And if you're a regular viewer, do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. Cool, so I am definitely loving the pink bottles. They're really pretty, and the pink packaging as well. It's like kind of this millennial pink with pink and purple flowers on it. I predicted that the colour of the year for 2023 was going to be pink, and lots of brands seem to be coming out with pink perfumes. A little bit of an Easter egg for you there, as I'm preparing my next perfume launching this summer that I'll be telling you more about soon. But anyway, I digress. So yes, we have the Daisy Love limited edition, so Fresh Paradise, and then just Daisy Paradise. Now normally these don't smell anything like their originals, so the names can be misleading. They are quite expensive. It cost me £200 for all three, so they're not cheap, and they are all eau de toilettes. Okay, so let's start with the Daisy Paradise. So you've got the pink, purple, and like sort of mauvey purple flowers on the lid there. Okay, this actually reminds me of original Daisy. It reminds me of Kenzo flower as well. It's got a poppy note in it, so that's why it's reminding me of Kenzo flower. Yeah, it's definitely very Daisy-like, very pretty, floral, but with a bit of a woody undertone. It's not a sweet floral at all, or maybe it is a little bit sweet, like a sweet pea. Yeah, it's reminding me of original Daisy mixed with the new Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet mixed with Kenzo flower. That's actually really nice. Sometimes these limited edition ones that come out in summer can be very summery, whereas this one I'd say you could wear all throughout the year. It is fading quite fast, but I find the original Daisy does the same. I think if you wear original Daisy, you'll definitely like this. Definitely has similarities. You could definitely layer the two, or layer this with the Eau de Parfum version. It'd probably layer quite nice with Daisy Intense as well, the one with all the strawberry notes in. So I like that. It smells pretty classy. It doesn't smell like cheap and cheerful as some of these limited edition scents can do. Yeah, it smells like Daisy, so that's nice. But I think the bottle's nicer than original Daisy. Okay, so I think this one is kind of Soki approved, even though it is like £70 for a 50ml eau de toilette, which is mental. I mean, my perfume's £69, but that's a 50ml Eau de Parfum Intense. Yeah. Okay, so that's OG Daisy Paradise. Okay, next we have Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Fresh Paradise. This one has all the different coloured flowers on the top. We've got a lilac one here as well, as the same as the other ones. Okay. Interesting. So that is like a sweet lavender, very topical of course, with Lavender Haze just coming out from Taylor Swift. Shout out to any Swifties out there. That's very unusual. So I get the calmingness of a lavender, but there's another note in here which is like sweet, almost oriental woody, almost oody to be honest. How interesting. And nothing like original Oh So Fresh, which is very, very fresh and light and like citrusy. This is moody, cozy, feels very unisex, doesn't feel particularly feminine at all. Lavender is used a lot in male fragrances. Definitely an unusual one. I think if you like your woody scents, you'd like this, but definitely not a safe blind buy, I'd say. A little bit like Daisy, one of the Daisy Spring limited editions that smelled of matcha tea. Maybe they decide each year one of these limited editions to be a little bit out there, unexpected. This is definitely quite unusual. I think it's a bit of a sort of love it or hate it Marmite one. It is different. If I smelt it, I never would have thought it was in the Daisy line. It'd be something I'd expect maybe from Marc Jacobs Decadence, or yeah, it's definitely got an earthy feel to it. Like you've got a lavender bush and you're sort of digging it up or planting it, so you've got all the smell of the earth as well as the smell of the lavender, if that makes sense. Yeah, so quite, not green, but yeah, earthy. Really unexpected, that one. Didn't expect that at all. Okay, and then the third one is Daisy Love Paradise with its big bow. I like the love bottles the best. Ooh. Okay, so this is the sweetest of the three, but it's a floral sweet. So we have some patchouli in here, but it's a whipped cream that they've combined with an iris note. There's definitely something going on with iris at the moment. Every brand seems to be launching an iris perfume. Normally iris is quite deep and dark. This is a whipped cream iris. So think more along the lines of Ariana Grande Cloud, which has like a whipped cream note in it, but it doesn't have the coconut or anything. It's definitely a little bit more sexy and grown up in the same way that the original Daisy Love is as well. Just that little bit more sweetness adds a little bit more grown-upness to it. Yeah, it is an eau de toilette as well. It's a shame. It would be nice if this was an eau de parfum. This is definitely my favorite out of the three. I'm not usually mad for iris perfumes, but actually the whipped cream works really well with it to create something a little bit more fun and interesting. But it's not overly sweet. It's certainly not sickly. It's not like a sugary. It's more creaminess. I like this one. Definitely my favorite. Definitely if you have similar taste to me, you'll like this. I think this one with the woody earthiness is for more of a niche group. And then the Daisy Paradise one smells very similar to original Daisy, and maybe just a little bit more flowery maybe. So all three were not what I expected and were interesting, so I like that. I guess they've had so many limited editions over the years. I think we've had at least 10 years of limited editions now. So I guess they're having to get creative to think of new scents. But my prediction is that this one will be the bestseller Daisy Love. I like it. It's quite addictive, quite Moorish. It's got that gourmand note in it. It's actually got some similarities with my Empress perfume, but much, 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 much lighter than Empress. So let me know if you've tried them yet. Which one do you like? Which is your favorite? Let me know. And let me know what your favorites are from the past as well, from all those different versions. And I'll leave my article and the links in the description box that goes through all the old versions as well, so you can remember them all. And the ones that are still available, I have tried to find them and link them in that article. And of course, I will link to where you can get these. They're exclusive to a few places at the moment, but they're slowly being distributed all around the world, all different shops. So I'll leave the links where I can. But yeah, 3 interesting fragrances there from Marc Jacobs. Yeah, but that's it guys. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.